Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And while the stat of batting average may not be as seen as important as it was 2, 3 decades ago, we still know about the Mendoza line named after Mario Mendoza. If you're batting below the Mendoza line, your batting average is under 200. So in this video, I'm going to make an all under the Mendoza line team through games played on June 1st. I tried taking guys at their primary position, so catcher, first base, second base, shortstop, third base, left field, center field, right field, DH. Also, I wanted them to have enough playing time. A guy like Sean Murphy has barely played, so I'm not going to include him on here. But let's get started with the all under the Mendoza line team through June 1st. Catcher, let's go with Yan Gomes of the Chicago Cubs. Gomes is batting 154 on the season. Amazingly, has one walk to 32 strikeouts. This is a guy who batted 267 last season with the Cubs with 10 homers. Numerous seasons batted 260, 270 around that range, but really has fallen off a cliff thus far this season. First base, Jose Abreu, Houston Astros. Of course, Abreu actually got sent down to the minors earlier this season. Recently got called up. The 2020 AL MVP is batting 119 on the season with one homer and one double in 84 at bats. Second base, Jorge Polanco of the Seattle Mariners. Now, Polanco's first season with the Mariners hasn't gone according to plan as he's batting 195 and 159 at bats. Under a 300 on base percentage, barely over a 300 slugging percentage. This is a guy who hit 33 homers with a 826 OPS in 2021. Shortstop, Javier Baez, Detroit Tigers. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, and that's the case with Baez, who was once seen as one of the game's better players, the runner-up for NL MVP in 2018. He's really struggled since joining the Tigers, although he's at least kept his batting average above 200. This season thus far, it's at 190, and he only has one homer in his 168 at-bats. Third base, Christopher Morel, Chicago Cubs. Morel started last season in the minors, got called up, and really crushed the ball after being called up. Struggled a bit towards the end, but nonetheless still batted 247 with 26 homers. Now he does have 10 home runs this season, so he's still got pop in his bat, but just a 198 batting average, although 30 walks gives him over a 300 on base percentage, so it's not like he's having a terrible season, but right now he is under the Mendoza line. Left field, Randy Arozarena, Tampa Bay Rays. Now Arozarena, came out on fire with the Rays in 2021 when he was named the AL Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star last season, 3 straight seasons of 2020. I mean, maybe he'll get it again this year, 8 homers, 7 stolen bases, but a 160 batting average, ouch. Batted 254 last year, 263 in 2022, and 274 in 2021. Center field, Corbin Carroll, Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, Carroll had a magnificent rookie year last year for the Diamondbacks as he was named the NL Rookie of the Year, as well as finishing 5th in NL MVP voting, 285 batting average with 25 homers. This year, that batting average has dipped all the way down to 197 and has just 2 home runs on the year. Right field, Hunter Renfroe, Kansas City Royals. Royals have been one of the league's biggest surprises, although Renfroe has not hit the ball well for them. A 178 batting average on the year and 152 at bats. Never really a high batting average guy, but still batted 233 last year, 255 in 2022, 259 in 2021. And the designated hitter, another guy who's in his first year with the Mariners along with Jorge Polanco, that being Mitch Garver. I mean, despite their 2 struggles, the Mariners still in first place, albeit in a bad AL West this season. But Garver always has been a good hitter as a catcher or as a designated hitter. Just has had his injury problems this year, batting 161 in 161 at bats. His 569 OPS is a far cry from the 825 career OPS he had entering the season. So there you have it. Through June 1st, that is my all under the Mendoza line team. Again, I tried to keep guys at the main position they've been at. So other guys could have been like Christian Vasquez at catcher, Tim Anderson, shortstop, um, Cedric Mullins at center field. But again, all these guys still have plenty of time to get back above the Mendoza line, as you know, the season's a little bit more than 1/3 over, so a lot can change, but not necessarily off to good starts, especially in the batting average department. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.